It is time. I forgot to put my mic down. There we go. The bed's so tidy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She just did, I guess. I didn't fully say what I wanted the bed to look like to the artist. I just said I want Jade to wake up in her bedroom, and that's what she made. I meant for her to wake up in her bed, but it's fine. But yeah, welcome to the final Virtue's Last Reward stream. Pretty insane how we're here already. We're halfway through the true ending. So I should be able to finish the true ending in the next couple of hours, hopefully. Hope you've been doing your homework on that green garden chart. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with it. I did have a little look at it before I started stream, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I'm kind of just like looking at it and going, okay, I know that place, but I don't really know anything else. So I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to be studying, but it's fine. She said everyone dies. That already happened in an ending. Welcome in, Coffee. Yeah, that already happened in like 2-3 endings, I think. Well, I mean, technically a lot of them, if you count the fact that they all die out. Yeah, at least Coffee can make it. Kat might be coming. She said she might be late or non-existent, as Paul's saying, and Red unfortunately cannot make it. She said to... I just messaged her and she said, oh dang it, I'm coming home from a trip. I thought I'd be home in time, but I'm sorry, I will not be coming home for another couple hours. And I was like, that's fine. There is a VOD. All the bomb endings except for this one had everyone dying. Well, yeah, but if you count the ones that everyone escapes, like everyone is like one person escapes, and then the rest stay behind. Who's to say that they didn't die in the end? You know, that's just a little assumption I've made. But anyway, yeah, we're going to continue on with Virtue's Last Reward. We'll be finishing it today. I've had some pretty big, there's been some pretty big twists in this game, so I don't know how they can top it, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm so glad we got Akane right. I was on that theory for ages and ages. I was determined to be correct. And now my next theory is Temunoji Junpei is still waiting in the shadows, but I have a feeling that they've kind of hinted that it's him. But we'll see. Let's get to it, shall we? So yeah, got everyone. We just need Fi's. Which I find it ironic that Fi's ending is the true ending, but whatever. Alright, so we did some time jumping, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, we did some time jumping earlier, and we have a key on our foot, I believe, and yeah, we have a key on our foot, and we remembered we have to go to the garden where there's a grave, which I had no idea about the grave. I did not put 2 and 2 together at all, but it's fine. Don't forget the post-credit scene. Yeah, I gotta do that too. Also, when I was talking to Mochi about this, he asked if I'm gonna do that non-canon ending. I might need your help with that, Paul, on how to get it, because I think I'll probably show it. It's not canon, but we're gonna show it anyway, because apparently it's really funny, so... Okay, we turned back and ran to the pressure exchange chamber, the others following close behind. How the fuck can you fit in that? Need someone to drink? No worries, go get a drink, it's fine. I haven't had food yet, so if I start getting hungry in like an hour, I might do a BRB and make some food. But how the fuck? Hold on, I need to turn this down a little in my ears. Not too quiet though. Okay, that should do it. How the fuck can you fit in this? I have several questions.
What are you doing? Did you forget something?
We're going to go have a talk with somebody.
Who?
You really need me to spell it out? The person behind all this.
You mean Akane?
What?
I'll take that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Kay knows the old woman. Yeah, that's right. Akane. Yeah, Kay knows who Akane is. I keep forgetting that he knows her. I suggest you do the non-canoning after you beat Zero Time Dilemma. Really? Okay. Because, yeah, Moichi said, are you going to do it after you beat VLR? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there. Now, if you please.
Of course, I'll take you anywhere, buddy.
I'm coming with you.
Of course he is.
You folks just said the magic word.
I'm going to then.
Everyone's going to go.
So am I. Hey, is this Akane you're talking about?
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Ugh, shut up. Just shut up. Come if you want to. We don't need to do a roll call. Once we get there, Akane can explain everything. I find it funny that she's in a grave. With that, we headed back through the airlock. Wait, what about Dio? Wait, so can we go back in through the door? So anyone could have came back. Like as some of them promised. Like, oh yeah, I can come back. Can they open the door? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Would not have known that. So. Everyone's like, we know Akane somehow. Well, I feel like everyone but Quark would know who Akane is, because he's probably never seen her.
Ah, clever. The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B...
Ah, it's on floor B. Okay. Yeah, sorry. It's fine, Cat. It's fine. Red will unfortunately not be here, but it's fine. Didn't miss anything. They just decided they're going to go back in and find the gravestone in the garden. Yeah, and they decided everyone's going to go back, and Clover's like, wait, is this the Akane you're talking about? And Tammy knows, she's like, yeah. And she's like, are you serious? And I'm like, it's funny.
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to it.
Everyone, like,
looks
has
like
a
I was
relationship
right.
with Akane, it seems. Except for Quark. Because he's never seen her.
Any idea where Akane might be?
Yeah, the grave.
You mean the grave in the garden?
Yeah, don't worry. I don't think she's buried there or anything. Chances are she's alive. Just in the grave. Anyway, let's move. To the garden. Yeah, apparently I'm still supposed to be looking at that poster from the garden we found, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. So I kind of just looked at it and went, okay, well I know where that place is, but I'm assuming there's a massive connection to everything. I completely forgot about this grave, to be really honest. Where was it? It was over near... It was over there, wasn't it? Yeah. I completely forgot about this grave. Slipped my mind.
Is Akane really under here?
Why would she be under there? Is there like some secret little thing? I think so.
What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
Yep. No, I don't think we'll have to do anything like that. You see the keyhole in the grave? If I just insert this here, I pulled the key off my ankle and fitted it into the hole. I twisted it to the right until I heard something unlock. With a quiet grinding, the grave began to shift. Oh, it's a pod! Okay, she's in a pod.
What is this? It doesn't look like a coffin. Yeah, it's a treatment pod.
What have I missed or missed nothing? Return to the facility through floor B warehouse, check the gravestone. Yeah, there's a pod in there. Interesting, okay.
Oh my god. It is, isn't it?
She's in there, is she? The glass on the cover had frosted over, making it... I can't say that word. Opaque? I don't know. We couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside.
Oh, well, this just makes it suspicious now. Saying that we don't know what's in there. Just in time for the big explanation. Oh, fuck. She grabbed a hold of the lever on the side of the pod. Is she actually in there?
No good.
Yep, it's locked.
I think it's locked.
What?
Treatment pod. TP. 0, 0. Stage 1, defrosting complete. Stage 2 will be complete in 10 minutes.
Really?
Once stage 2 is complete, the lock will automatically disengage.
Right, could sleep.
What?
These pods can put people into cold sleep. It uses something called CAS to freeze human bodies without destroying their cells.
So, Mizakane's like an ice cube?
I think so. Yes, that's how you could explain it to a child.
Then we gotta wait till she melts?
Yeah.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay?
But I already know his story. I don't need a repetition.
Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered
What do you remember?
everything.
Okay, I think last time he only remembered a little bit, so if he remembers everything... Because I really think last time he only remembered a little bit. He's like, oh, I remember a little bit. But then it seemed like he remembered a lot. So, spill the tea, sis.
I was born and raised in this facility.
Remember...
It's called Rhizome 9.
Well, there you go. There's the name. Remember, guys, this is technically Sigma. So, keep that in the back of your heads. Chuckling and having all knowledge. Oh, shut up.
A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome.
Okay.
Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that.
Is that supposed to have something to do with Akane's explanation from last time? I think she talked about the rhizomes, like roots and stuff.
The number comes from the facility's number.
Like, because the poster had rhizome at the bottom, and then and then like kind of like lines heading up to Nevada's thing. Is it kind of like a root thing that detects things? Like you could say transferring information somehow or something? I don't know. I'm just making guesses, so.
There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one.
Ha! Ironic.
Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior.
I still need to know who that is. She talked about tree roots as an analogy for multiple timelines connected together to make the true ending. Okay.
I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years, right?
Yes.
So you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding. That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
Hold on, are we getting the explanation from Kay rather than Akane? But also, what do you mean not exactly? What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
What do you mean?
Let me begin at the beginning.
Oh god, everyone grab your popcorn.
You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this.
No, what? Well, maybe them. I never assumed that Sigma, lol. I never assumed that Zero Senior and Akane did this. I would have never assumed it. So.
But that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen.
Yeah, I never assumed it. Oh yeah, I checked Super Mario Wonder on the day they announced it. It's freaking $80 for me. Ugh.
It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories. That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options,
Yeah,
you
welcome
could make
in.
numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories.
Well, you were kind of correct.
The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension. That was the reason for the puzzles.
Fourth dimension is a very interesting subject to talk about.
Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension.
The way he's speaking right now is just so different from the other times.
Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Wait,
He's like, man, one of us, one of us.
hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi, but what about the rest of us?
Well, Teminoji can, well, if it's correct that he's Junpei. Junpei could do it as well. So,
Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories. Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you.
so K is Zero. Damn, I don't think so. He's been saying Zero Senior still, so I don't think it's him. So,
In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest is... Yes, I suppose I should explain.
yes, please. We still have probably like 5 minutes until she wakes up, so hurry up.
Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand.
Please do.
First, Alice and Clover. They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago, on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course. More specifically, Los Angeles, California. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep.
Well, there you go. We definitely had. I know. Me and Kat definitely said Clover had to be someone in a pod. We weren't completely sure about Alice with Teminoji's little spit, but you know. At this point, KB like, let's address Peggle's concern about 999's ending. Good, because 999's ending screwed me up. The pods, y'all.
4 months later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
Yes, in preparation for this day.
But why? What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover?
Yes, she is.
I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking.
I love that. 2028 doesn't seem that far away now. No, it's not. It's only 5 years, I think.
As I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past.
Don't worry, when 2028 comes around, we can all make Virtue's Last Reward jokes. We're already making Five Nights at Freddy's 3 jokes, so...
Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another.
Unless I
which
called
can
it way before you
amplify
even
their
know,
power.
knew. Let's go. Yeah, you had it in your mind that you think it was Alice, but I was a bit against it because of the whole Ice 9 theory thingy, but I don't know. I feel like I still question that Ice 9 theory. Still, like, come on. You can't make a character look so much like the frickin' woman. But then again, what the fuck do I know? I just found it so weird. Why do they have to look so much alike? And it hurts my brain.
You understand? This is why we brought you here, Clover.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Huh? But I didn't do anything.
But you did, in another history. You were able to perform prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind. Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were about to determine that Dio had planted the bombs.
You say about, but that says able, so... Oops.
Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline.
That says detonation, you said bomb. Come on, game!
Without your help, Alice, been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust.
Look at their faces. I love it.
This history exists because of your presence.
She's like, what the f...
Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark.
Well, Quark's just here. Come on.
Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover.
Yep.
You are able to access the fourth dimension.
Yep. So Alice was needed for one timeline. Good job, Zero.
Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
We needed you to resonate with Sigma and Phi, so we brought you here. All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane?
Wow. Of course he'd fall for that. Poor Teminoji.
If you do, come with me.
Aww.
I was a fool and fell for it.
Of course you would. You've been looking for her.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh?
Well, you should be grateful that he did.
He kept saying he couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you.
Look, you did it in good cause. I think if you didn't bring him, he probably would have died.
I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, I agreed to come with you. I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth. What kid would turn that down?
Yeah, come on.
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, we headed straight for the moon. During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke, and we passed out, and when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
Now, Dio.
Oh, here we go. I'm serious, this bitch should be awake by now. The question is, how the fuck's he gonna get out? He's just chilling there.
His real name is Left.
Yep.
And he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
Even though his real name's Left, we're still gonna call him Dio. It makes my brain work better. Yeah, I've seen them. I'm probably not gonna get him, though.
He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called Free the Soul, which is in turn controlled by a man known as Brother. It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago. Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released. If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward. That is why Brother sent Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given two tasks. The first was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed, at least not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan.
See, I've talked about my opinion on time stuff. I hate time travel and all that sort of stuff, but timelines I can sort of like tolerate. Like, okay, yeah, like timelines, jumping through different dimensions and all that sort of stuff. I can tolerate that. Just time travel stuff just hurts my brain. That's why when I heard about Tears of the Kingdom story, I was like, really? We're going down that route? Like, I honestly said, really, when Dragon told me. I was like, are you kidding me?
If you cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9. Hence, the bombs.
Yep.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
How
Perhaps.
did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper.
Ooh, interesting.
We can set Brother aside for now, though.
No, we can't. I need more information. Not many people can be an Esper.
May I proceed?
Go ahead. No one objected. We were all curious.
Excellent. That explains everyone, save two, Luna and myself.
Oh.
Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves, at a later time. Would that be alright with you, Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
As for me,
Roxanne, Wolf, or Dio? Oh, fuck. They're both arrogant bastards.
as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility, but I've never left.
So, you were born on the moon?
That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
Oh no. Is it time? Will our theory be correct on who we think it is? I want to say it is, but I feel like it's going to fuck me over. Me! Well, of course, because you know so much, darling. Okay. Are they going to reveal it? I'm scared.
You've already met him, Sigma. In another timeline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless they're a hologram. I still don't know who he is. So it was the original one. I kept saying for ages that I'm like, this can't be Zero. This is a terrible time to reveal him, but I eat my own foot. Well, Akane is technically being a Zero as well. So, I hold my hands up. Why does he have this, though? He's got a freaking bracelet. Why do you have a bracelet, my guy?
Stage 2 is complete.
You think it's Temmunoji? They look a bit similar now, do they?
TP00 unlocking.
Oh boy. Yo, what if it's not Akane in that pod? What if it's him? Oh god. I'm not ready for this.
It looks like it's finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, let's do it. No. I'm not, but whatever. All of us gathered around the pod. The glass was still covered with frost, hiding the contents. It's not her then.
Okay,
It can't be her then. It's gotta be him.
let's get started then.
I refuse. No.
Ready?
No. Fire laid her hands on the lever and looked around us. I swallowed. You folks ready for this? It's not... He looks like Temmunoji. He does a little bit. No, I refuse to believe... No, I don't think Akane's in here anymore. I don't think it's her. I think it's him. Yeah,
All right.
anytime.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
So, I'm guessing whoever's in here is our dude. It can't be her. I refuse. Okay. I think, yep. It's hit me. I know exactly what's going on here. Yep. Yep. Suddenly, my head was full of memories from other timelines. I'd seen something like this before. The warehouse of Floor B, in front of the white door. Kay was lying in front of me. I grabbed his mask and saw my own face. I'd never figured out who he really was. Why was there a man with my face underneath Kay's armor? It didn't make sense. After I'd seen him, I was injected with turbocurine, and that was the end of that. But wait, if the person in the pod was the same person I'd seen on the floor of the warehouse, who was wearing Kay's armor?
You finally noticed.
And the music stops. Yep. Yeah, I know what's going on here. I know what's going on here.
Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone. I will be at your side, watching over you.
No. Oh my god, you're...
Yes, I am.
Take the mask off. There's also...
Akane Kurashiki.
What?! have several questions. I'm like that meme online. I have several questions. What the fuck is this bullshit? You can't tell me one timeline you were Sigma and another time you're her. Yeah, WTF, exactly. How the fuck does that work? Oh, it doesn't matter because it's another timeline. The fuck? I have several questions. Why was that Sigma and here it's you? Wait. The short time span on when he managed to get out of the suit, they swapped. They would have swapped. Do you remember that short time span when he went to go kill Dio? They swapped. They swapped. Well, Kat, we did say we had a feeling it was a 999 character. Quick! Tominoji, go hug your bitch.
It's you. June. I mean, Akane from... But you're old.
Even that proves that it's her. Oh yeah, yeah. Remember that short time? I don't know how long it was. I think it was like 5-10 minutes. That short time. Yeah, that just right there proves that it's her from 999.
Yes, that's correct. I haven't spoken to you in a very long time, Clover.
Sorry, please don't have a heart attack.
Or you, Junpei.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. I just... I'm... Yay. Yay, I got it right. I got it right, guys. Be proud of me. Yay. I was like, oh, I think this is Junpei, and everyone's like, what? And it's like, well, here is my evidence. And it's like, that's a good theory. I agree with you. Oh, I'm gonna leave the planet.
Junpei?
Yeah, he's right in front of you. Come on, girl.
Akane, long time no see.
I could barely hear what they were saying. My mind was still reeling. It felt like the air had been knocked out of me, and it was all I could do to not collapse right then and there. Well, at least we know that she was wearing high heels, because as if Akane's that tall.
When? How long?
Do you remember when the two of you saved me in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Once you saved me, you went back to your future. Well, your minds did at least. I carried your bodies to the third AB room, and then took Dio's to the fifth. After that, I went into the first room and borrowed Kay's armor.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
You were already... The whole time. The whole time. That's how I feel right now. Mind blown. The whole time. Surely.
Yes.
Aw, you were being carried by Akane. Yeah, now I think about it, this is a very feminine suit. Wait, it doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you, and then Luna took your body to the 6th room. You couldn't have been in Kay's armor.
No, it was me.
Was that a decoy?
In this timeline, at least. In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio.
Yeah, this is the real one.
You two saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
Your actions in the future decided who would be inside the armor in the past.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Hi, Amber. How are you? You should be going to bed, Amber. What? No, that's nuts.
Alright, what about the other history? The one where you weren't saved? What happens then?
Another Sigma.
Who's wearing the armor?
That's quite simple. The man in front of you.
Him?
That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
Man, that's crazy. I have no idea, just wanted to say hi. It is bedtime. It's fine, Amber. I appreciate you saying hi. I hate you, Dragon.
What about the memory loss?
For my part, I confess that I lied.
Oh my gosh, guys. Akane lied. She's going to hell. That's a sin. Bitch lied.
He, on the other hand, was telling the truth.
Okay.
Large doses of soporil can cause memory loss. I gave him a rather large
In other words, Cade was the man in the pod in the non-bomb timelines, and it was Akane in the bomb ones. I see. That's so weird.
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before?
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
I've never seen him before.
Can we change your name now?
Me either.
Sigma's like,
Total stranger.
hey, come on. What are you guys saying? Right here? Same face?
Huh?
Are you alright, Mr. Sigma?
Oh no, his face is gonna look different, isn't it?
Did you hit your head or something?
Huh? What? Didn't make any sense. Why didn't they recognize me?
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time.
Was he gonna have like a different face or something?
You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future.
What, is this why you can have cybernetic arms? What does that mean?
Don't you get it? You've jumped to the future from 45 years ago.
Oh, so he's gonna look older now, doesn't he? I looked around frantically. Yeah, look, you're gonna look old, aren't you? A pond. I ran to and threw myself down to my knees. Crawling on all fours, I approached the edge. He's old. My heart was hammering inside my chest. A cold sweat trickled down my spine. Calm down, damn it. I struggled to take deep breaths. Then slowly, I peered into the pond looking at my reflection. He's old now. Oh! Okay. I had the feeling that the Sigma in the pod was 0. I had no idea that this Sigma was going to be 0. Well, I was I was almost right. I was like, I think Sigma's 0, but I have a feeling it's probably the one in the pod or K. But, no, it's our Sigma. Okay. Okay. No, that doesn't shock me as much because I kind of put it together once the pod opened. I just got the wrong one. Okay. This can't be real. His face.
It's your face, Dr. Sigma Climb.
Ooh, okay. Okay, well that explains Luna's, doctor, calling him doctor. Okay. Klein, what a fucking last name.
Although, to the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now.
Well, that explains the arms then, because his eye's covered. If that's I'm assuming he doesn't have an eye, or it's a fake eye, or it's a cybernetic eye. That would explain the arms. I think now everyone's question is, how did he look young at first, but now he looks old? I think it's simple. He's jumped through time so much that, bam, happened. But now the question is, what's going to happen with Phi? But I think Phi is going to be the same. Phi's going to look fine. Phi is going to look
Zero,
fine.
the mastermind of the AB project.
Who was it in my chat that said they think Sigma's 0? Someone said it to me, and I did not believe them at all. Someone said it to me. I can't remember who, but someone said it.
Is you.
Interesting, okay. What? No, that's not possible. That's bullshit.
No, it's the truth. Fighting it isn't going to do you any good.
That was Red, and she was absolutely correct. Yeah. Kat, did you ever make the theory? I don't remember having the conversation with you that we thought. No, yeah. I'm kind of annoyed that that my brain put it together before this was revealed. But yeah, the minute the pod opened and we saw Sigma, I was like, oh, 0 is Sigma. But I just got the wrong one, so.
Please, Doctor.
I'm not a doctor.
You will be a pioneer in the field of genetic engineering.
Weird. You're
No,
lying.
I'm not. You created him.
I created multiple versions.
Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him.
Create?
His name is Kyle Klein.
Yeah, Sigma does look like a Kyle.
Your clone. That is why he looks just like a younger version of yourself. 23 years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9.
Okay, so we
you
were wrong.
created Kyle.
We were wrong at who we thought Zero was. Because at first, we thought it was Owie, or Santa. We don't know why, we just made a little connection. Just like, oh, what if Akane's here, then where is Santa? We assumed maybe he's running the show now. And he looked a little bit like his older, he looks a little bit like his about Zero older. But we are now incorrect. So now I just have a question as where is he? Probably old, probably dead, probably doesn't matter.
Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future.
This is really mind-boggling.
When I said I was born and raised here, I was still pretending to be him.
Yeah, Kyle. Well then, the one in K's story, that was K. That was Kyle. And he remembered seeing a woman. Okay, so Kyle's story is pretty correct.
The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth's. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than normal human ones. But you prepared for that. You gave him that armor.
Man, Sigma, you're good at building armor. The one speaking in the K ending was indeed Kyle. I had a feeling.
Ever since he was born, he's lived inside of it. It kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
But why would future me create a clone?
He was to be your spare. If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place.
I'm still a little confused on how the whole time we looked like that. But then now all of a sudden, once we see him, our face changed, but time, I guess. Time caught up to us. Interesting.
I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B stood for after and before. That isn't all they mean, though. The A also means anima, and the B means body. Anima is another word for the soul, or the consciousness. Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin. The past consciousness will go into the future body, and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch. That was the chief goal of the project.
Don't know. Fucking Akane has some weird shit, I swear. Wait, so the future person goes into the past person?
Sigma, do you remember the note you found in the garden?
Yeah, I think it's transferring stuff.
You mean this, right?
Yeah, it's like transferring.
Yes. Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this timeline.
It's transferring stuff, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this. It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making. A is where everything began. December 25th, 2028.
Is it like this? No. Hold on. I want to try and put this together. Nah, I can't. Never mind. Yep.
You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness.
They never actually showed Sigma's face except in the car flashback. True, we really did question, like, yeah, actually, no, you're right. We never saw Kay's face, so who's to say it was him? And then, in that one timeline, Taminoji was like, oh, I know who Zuru is, and that's because he was looking right at him. Okay, that makes sense now. Yep.
From there, you jumped to B.
I always questioned why they weren't showing his face. And I just thought it was a detail thing, like they were just fucking lazy to draw his face animated, but then I saw these and I'm like, well, if they're able to do that, why can't they do his own? But yeah, no, that makes sense now. I thought it was a clone thing, but yeah, that makes sense now.
January 25th, 2074.
Jesus Christ. Is this backwards times? Oh, fuck.
You woke up in one of the AB rooms in Rhizome 9. You are in your own body, but it is 67 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Your consciousness has jumped 45 years into the future.
Good job, Sigma, making all this bullshit happen.
I believe that may explain why you didn't notice the reduced lunar gravity. The body you woke up in was much older. Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker. In this case, however, the lower gravity balanced that out. Moving on, if you continue along this line, what happens next? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074.
Paul, I like how you told me to study this without telling me what I'm actually supposed to be looking at. It's like, okay, what the fuck am I looking for? I assumed it was some sort of connection thing.
That is today.
Whoa, wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
36 hours to be exact.
Okay, bitch. Fucking...
Have you already forgotten? You were all infected with Radical 6.
No shit.
The virus slowed your brain down. So yes, 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14 hours and 40 minutes. Now comes the important part. After this, your consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D. April 13th, 2029. You will return to your younger body.
That's the same day as the reactor explosions.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to prevent will have already happened.
Not if I have anything to say about that. You didn't say what time. You didn't say what time, bitch. I'll fucking get there a minute before it happens and fucking stop it.
The story does not end there, however. The line continues.
This is a weird line, I'm just saying.
After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B.
Oh, okay, I've gone back.
This time, you won't be jumping through time, or at least not at a rate faster.
I think
than
I
normal.
question Sigma's, like, age or, like, why they weren't showing his face. It's because they made it seem like his arms were young. So I assumed, oh, he looks the same. His arms seemed young. But then again, he has cybernetic arms, so that shows to me that, like, they could make his arms however they fucking want, no matter how old he is. So, yeah. And then he had a watch as well, so that explained why the hologram had a watch. Because it is him. Okay.
Your consciousness will spend 45 years
Yeah,
in
that's what I was thinking, that they were fake, so...
body.
Okay. I feel like I feel like I should be more shocked at this, but I feel like I'm not. I'm not. I'm not shocked at this at all. I'm just like, yeah, like whatever.
Until you reach point B.
I feel like I'm not shocked with Sigma, and I'm questioning myself as to why I'm not shocked. Is it possible my brain put it together and I wasn't accepting it or something? I don't know. I knew something about Sigma always bothered me. Sigma's bothered me from the start. Maybe that's why people called him an old creep. Ew, that makes it even worse. He was a pervert and he was old, so it made it even worse. Oh, God. Yeah. Kind of mad at myself that I'm not this shocked with Sigma, but I guess my brain put it together before I thought about it. I don't know.
Do you remember when B is Sigma?
No. Yes, that day. According to what you just told us, it's those 6 hours ago.
Correct. That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma. So where did the older version of you go when you took his body?
Point A. So back at the start. Okay, so, well then, technically speaking, yes, it's an older Sigma, but in his mind, he's a lot younger. So this is still technically, quote-unquote, 22-year-old Sigma. He's just got fucking... He just doesn't have any memory to any of this because he's 22 years old. He doesn't know that he's making all this happen. Well, good job, Akane. Now that you're going to tell him all this stuff, now he's not going to want to do it. At least that's how I've seen in TV shows and games and stuff. When you tell a future person that they're going to do this in the past, they're not going to do it. The day all of this started.
Yes, his consciousness will go back in time 45 years. For a period of time, he will inhabit your younger body. While your younger consciousness is elsewhere, he will be you in the past.
They did a good job planning Sigma out. I'm impressed. But once that body reaches point D, my 22-year-old consciousness will come back from point C. Where's D? Okay, here. And then it will go to C. Okay.
That's correct.
Well, what's E then?
When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at C.
You really could say that there is 2 Sigmas walking around. You can say it. It's just time stuff. So it's rotating?
Rotating. I suppose you could put it that way.
She's like, I like that word.
But look at this illustration closely. What if you take all these lines and untangle them?
Oh, please do. It will hate my brain more. It's gonna be a timeline.
You get one single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path.
Oh, obviously. I knew it was gonna be it is straight. You just gotta find it.
With one exception.
The line here at point E, right? Ha, you die. What the fuck?
Exactly. Point E is December 31st, 2028. The day of the total eclipse.
So we're going back. The day Radical 6 got out of the test facility.
Yes. By now, you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A.
I can see your purpose of wanting to do this project, but it still doesn't fully explain why. Oh, because I wanted to see if this would work. That's what it sounds bad, Akane. Like, it basically sounds like, oh, I wanted to test this theory kind of thing. And you decided to use Sigma for it. That's literally what it sounds like. It's probably way more complicated than that. But coming out like this, it sounds like I just wanted to test this. That's really dumb. That's really dumb. It sounds like a child. I just wanted it. So I hope you give me a way better explanation than this, because if this is all you're giving me, I'm gonna be pissed. Because it really just sounds like I just wanted to test it, and that hurts my brain.
If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
Well, clearly you want to stop Radical 6 from happening. I wonder how Dio is going. He's awake by now, surely. I'm sure he's awake. He's just chilling there. It's clear. I think it's obvious that they want to stop Radical 6 from happening, but you just said right then and there that it was too late. But then again, if we go back to E, that's when the Radical 6 gets out. So maybe if he goes back to E, then, yeah, if you go back to E when the day the virus gets out, maybe then that's a way to stop it. Because then you have enough time from there to, when was it? 13th. You have enough time there from E to D to stop this from happening and spreading out to the world and killing 6 billion people. So maybe that's what they want him to do. Go through D and E, maybe. Like, go to A, then B, what was it, then C, then get rejected and back to, well, actually, no, this doesn't work then. No, never mind, I fucked myself over here. Just put this in a straight line for me, please. Our version of me will keep Radical 6 from getting out by jumping into my 27-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2028. That's what I was trying to interpret, but I was doing it wrong.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to do. Wasn't a test, so you can let your brain rest. It just sounds so weird when it comes out like that. Like, I just want, like, just let my brain rest. Like what? I'll put in a straight line in the summary. Could you draw it? Can you make a drawing out of it? I'm kidding.
That is why this line could not be interrupted.
This reasoning is still doing my brain in. You need a better explanation, bitch.
In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D.
Come on. This is Akane we're talking about. She is very crazy. Oh, we're aware of this. She's been crazy for the past, it seems like, fucking 70 years. I can't draw to say my lie, but I'll try to draw with words. Okay.
In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C.
Mm-hmm.
And for point C to happen, we had to recreate everything that happened in this facility.
You poor bitch, but also, you're insane.
That is why we have faithfully retraced history up to this point.
Couldn't just leave the world as it is, couldn't ya? Forget there's a post-credit scene that might fill in some gaps in this explanation. I hope so. I really, really hope so.
So that we might save humankind from destruction and undo the horrors of the last 45 years.
Tell me one thing.
What is that?
You said that point C is January 27th, 2074. Oh god, this music. Which is today. There's going to be a jump, and I'll jump to April 13th, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is the jump supposed to happen?
Very soon. Yes.
Soon? And what's going to trigger it?
We need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Fortunately, we now have plenty of that.
Oh, thanks!
Thanks, ironically, to Radical 6.
I could say that about another virus, but...
All that remains is to launch your consciousness. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
How do you propose to do that?
Didn't I tell you? A crisis. A moment balanced between life and death.
You gotta understand, Sigma. This is a situation between life and death.
That can jumpstart your brain.
Thanks, love. What do you mean?
You haven't figured it out.
Man, Sigma's not that smart.
I mean this.
Oh, do not stab me. Dear's knife? No sooner were the words out of my mouth. Could you not? Okay, I was slowly starting to, you know, I was slowly starting to connect with you, but you do that, out the window. You dumb bitch. You are not helping your case here. Jump in front. I screamed and leapt toward them. Akane was already in motion, the knife diving toward Fi's chest. I was almost there. Got him. When I regained consciousness, I was on the floor. Mate, this suit does not suit you. There was a dull pain in my chest. I felt for a cut, but something was in the way. It took me a moment to realize that it was Akane's body lying on top of me. I twisted my neck to look around. Nearby was an old tombstone. On it was written a few words in Latin. I want to know what this says! Can you tell me? What you are, I was. Nice. What I am, you will be. Oh, I know exactly. Oh, is Zero Time Dilemma gonna be about us going back to stop Radical 6? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, that's the end. But I remember there's a post-credit scene. Remember that, guys? There'll be a post-credit scene, so don't go throwing your shoes at me. We'll wait, like good children. Akane's 67 years old. I love that. Tombstone is basically saying, Sigma, you're gonna be Zero, but from everyone else's perspective, you've already been Zero for 45 years. Okay. So, something needed to happen for Sigma to jump, and that was the moment that he's gonna jump. So I have a feeling Zero Time Dilemma is we're gonna wake up. I'm assuming we're gonna be Sigma, or someone else. I don't know. I haven't seen the cast yet. Oh, that was a cute picture. I love that. I'm assuming, I'm going to assume that Zero Time Dilemma we're going to be Sigma again, and we're going to be waking up and fucking God knows. Because there's still a lot of unanswered questions. So, this music. There's still a lot of unanswered questions. I don't think they would, like, have a whole new game all of a sudden for Zero Time Dilemma. So, it's probably going to move on. It's going to... Zero Time Dilemma is literally going to be this. Just, we're going to be Sigma again. I think so anyway. I don't fully believe if we're going to be Sigma. I would love for us to be Sigma. Again. But we'll just have to see. Because, as you guys know, I'm not playing the game straight away. After this, I'll be taking a 2-week break from YouTube. And then I'll actually be playing Danganronpa again. I want to play Danganronpa again. I've been waiting to play Goodbye Despair for ages, and I really want to play it. So I know I'm gonna get told off saying, "Hurry, play Zero Time Dilemma." Well, you can fucking wait, because I'd like to play Goodbye Despair. I want to play my favorite game in Danganronpa. So after Goodbye Despair, then we'll play this. That's Sigma. But it still kind of shocks me a little. Like, wow, that was Sigma. All right, here we go. Post-credit scene. Here we go. Are we gonna wake up in a different timeline? The end. A new destination has been added to the flowchart. Sweet. There we go. Time after time, saw fires ending in Viola. Okay. There we go. This is really weird how it's a Phi ending when it's more about Sigma, but okay. Where is it? Alright, here we go. So this is... when did we go? We went back to 2029, I think? Yep. Alright, let's have a look. Let's see what happens. You're wearing slippers. I don't like this.
Today is April 13th, 2029, and this is the evening news. Unfortunately,
So now you're actually young Sigma for the first time in this game. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me.
Your family.
I've managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off.
Okay, so 2029, Radical 6 is already out and about. So, we're too late.
This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
Oh! Girl! Man, she's like every other frickin' reporter. For a moment, I just stared at the TV. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room until with a click it disappeared too. Where am I? Had the power gone out? I heard footsteps behind me and turned around. Oh, hello. You. There we go. Haven't seen young Akane for a while. Akane. You look really weird. Then again, it's been a couple years. How long has it been between 999 and now then? A couple years, wouldn't it? I don't know when 999's day came, but I know it's now 2029, so...
It looks like the first step was successful.
Oh god, I haven't heard that voice in ages. What the fuck? You killed me! Just 1 year. Oh, okay. She looks so different.
Killed?
I guess technically you're gonna kill me 45 years from now, but still.
Hey, no need to be rude about it.
I'll be rude about it.
I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
I'm okay?
Yes. You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
Why do I feel like you're able to figure this shit out because you're an Esper? Me and Phi?
Yes, I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump.
So you knocked that bitch out too. Oh, it's 2 pods. Wake up, bitch!
Now, you know what happens next, right?
We go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
2 of them are Clover and Alice. Alice and Clover, right?
Yes.
What about the 3rd one? Who's in there? Oh, I don't think we ever... We've been trying for ages, because I remember there are 3 treatment pods in that treatment pod area, and we definitely said Clover was one of them. I wasn't too sure about Alice, but I don't think we ever assumed who the other one is. Who is it?
Phi.
Oh, damn it!
We put her into cold sleep 2 days ago.
Man, you should have shocked me, not ruined my life.
She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen.
I volunteer as tribute. I would like to be frozen.
That
Phi?
wasn't the
Yeah, it's
Phi
Phi.
who jumped from point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from point A to point D.
Okay.
In other words, she was following the same path you are, and she still is.
Then that means that after you froze her, the point C version of her jumped back into her body?
Yes, the point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping in ice.
then when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump to point A, right? Sorry, I need to read this, and I need to read the dates just so I can understand this, because fucking hell.
Correct.
Huh? So that's why she didn't look old. So why don't you just stick me in one of those pods?
We can't do that.
Why not?
You haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project.
How about I don't? Dab. This is really weird hearing Reba through voicing a kind of scene, as they changed her voice to match with the 999 port in this version.
After arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines.
Well, do you really have faith in Sigma?
Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets. You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark.
That's not his name!
Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin. January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the third AB room. Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out. And you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
No wonder he doesn't remember anything. And then I change history. Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting out?
You have to. If you don't, billions of people will die.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Only you and Phi can save them.
What about you? Aren't you an Esper too?
I can't do anything on my own. If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
Where's your brother at? That's what I want to fucking know. So, what do I need to do?
What do you mean?
Like, what specific actions do I need to take? When Phi and I jump to point A, what are we going to do then?
You'll both enter the Mars mission test site.
And after that?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there. We don't know how the Radical Six escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Oh, crap. And we're screwed.
That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds. We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger. But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
Wait, how do you know it's so dangerous?
The 67-year-old version of you told me what happened. He wasn't able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
Oh, I'm sorry, I failed you. What did I say?
That the test facility is full of traps. There was one point, a woman's life was in danger.
Oh my.
You risked yourself for her sake, and lost your arms, and your right eye.
Is there a time dilemma gonna be like kind of like a prequel to Virtue's Last Reward? My arms and my right eye. Aru, matey. I can't. That looks so stupid. You guessed it. Oh, yay! I'm such a smart cookie. Oh, it's so weird seeing him all in drawing now. Because we've been so used to seeing Sigma, like, in quote-unquote 3D form. I say quote-unquote because Spike Chunsoft can't make 3D shit. For shit. So it's so weird seeing him in drawings. But, oh my god, that looks so funny. He's a pirate. Not gonna lie, that looks cool. It looks weird, cool, and dumb at the same time. He's a pirate, guys. I fucking knew it. Sigma's been a pirate this whole time. He's not even... No, he's been around for thousands of years. He looks so dumb. Can I have a peg leg too? Suddenly a low rumble shook the building. Oh. Okay. What was that?
Go have a look.
I do not want to look outside. Oh, this music. I moved slowly to the window and peered outside. Oh, boom! On the horizon, I could see a massive mushroom cloud slowly climbing toward the sky. Uh-oh. Would we really be able to change the course of history? I mean... No, what you guys don't actually know is that's Junko and Ashima fucking the world over. With despair. No, that was the wrong way to look at it. It couldn't be a question. I had to change history. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the darkening skies above us and steeled myself. I would succeed. Go, Sigma! So, you're saying Junko is brother? Yep. Imagine. I would lose it. So, is that it? Okay. End or beginning? Fire and Ice saw the end or maybe the beginning. I mean, technically that was the beginning, you could say. Okay. So, there is a... Oh, and in case you forgot, Matt Mercer's in the next game. I know. Okay, so... There is another ending, technically. There is technically another one, but it's a non-canon one. Paul says, though, I should wait till after I beat Zero Time Dilemma, but I can't really want to, because it's non-canon, but... So it should have nothing to do with it, but we won't. How did it feel hearing Rena Strober again? She sounds so different, but then again, they probably changed her voice a little bit for 999. They're like, we gotta make her sound younger or some shit. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, I did this again. Every time. Come on, Peggle. Yeah, well, you don't know. I do this every time, I swear. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I could... How do I leave this? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do this. And quit. Alright. Okay. Before I end, am I allowed to look at the cast for Zero Time Dilemma? Because, when I boot up the game on Steam, it shows the cast. I didn't look at it completely, but I saw multiple people, like, there. So, am I allowed to look now, or do you still want me to wait? Because I can still wait, but I'm just asking, can I look now? In the 3DS version, Akane sounded much more passive. Like I said, they probably wanted to match actresses with the 999 voice acting. Okay. If I can look, I'll go look. You can look at it, but you might not recognize people, even if they are returning, since they got a new character designer. Oh, great. Alright, let's go look then. Who wants to go look? We'll have a little sneak peek. Where is it? Here it is. Alright. Okay, yep. Okay, that's Sigma. That has to be Sigma. There is new character designs. That looks weird. Okay, so that's Sigma. That's Phi. Okay. Is that Alice? No. Maybe. This guy? Who's this? Oh no. Who's this? Okay, I don't recognize everyone. This guy looks familiar. I don't know why. There's 33 achievements. Fucking hell. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. I think this is Sigma. Cute character design. Cute characters, though. I like the design. The design's very nice. But yeah, this is pretty obvious that this is Sigma and this is Phi. I don't know why, but she looks... Alice doesn't have green eyes, does she? I was gonna Google, but maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't Google. Who's this fucking, what's her name from Danganronpa? Bloody... Forgot her name. Yeah, she does look cute with glasses. But that can't be Alice, could it? That'd be weird if it was. I don't know this one. She must be new. She looks adorable, though. You're right about Sigma and Phi, and since you figured it out, I'll tell you that Sigma is voiced by Matt Mercer. Yeah! We're gonna get a voice. We're gonna get a voice from Sigma, guys. Claps all around. Sweet. I'm assuming, but I don't know if this is Alice. I doubt it. I really doubt it. She looks like a horny bitch, just saying. I can't see who's in the back. There's another hand here. It might be someone else taller or another masked person. But I do not recognize anyone else. So I think everyone else is new. Unless it's younger people that we've seen before, but younger? I don't know. No one looks familiar to me, just these two. I know why this girl looks like Alice, but I doubt Alice is this freaking crazy. He looks interesting, though. Look at the red eyes. Nice to know Yokotaro is in the game. Yeah, I don't know anyone else. But this is 100% fine, Sigma. Very obvious. I think my question will be for this is this going to be... Like, I'm assuming Fire's gonna know who she is, but yeah. Okay, so 999, we start with there. Then Virtue's Last Reward is a sequel to 999. And then Zero Time Dilemma will be a prequel to Virtue's Last Reward. So it'll be, I'm assuming, in between... Will it be a sequel? It'll be like a prequel to Virtue's Last Reward, but it'll kind of be a sequel to 999 as well. So it's going to be in between, I'm assuming. It'll be in between 999 and... yeah, between 999 and Virtue's Last Reward. I'm assuming. So, that's just my assumption. You're playing as old Sigma in a young body, yes. Oh, yeah. This is 22-year-old, and god damn! I approve of the artwork. No, but hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then whoever's behind here, 9. I cannot tell who this is. I'm assuming it's a masked person. The middle game in the series, yes sir, yes. That's why I was careful when saying Zero Time Dilemma was the next game. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Because yeah, when I bought this game and quickly downloaded it, I saw this hair and that was it. I didn't see anything else. So, you look so familiar to me and I don't know why. I'm scared that some of these characters I'm gonna know. No one looks familiar to me, except these two. These two are gonna give me some Luna vibes, I bet ya. Or at least this one. She looks really sweet. This one though, I'm getting some weird vibes from him. The red eyes, Yeah, So, we go here. What? I still don't have all the... God damn it. I still don't have all the achievements. I kind of want to look at the next ones, but they might be spoilers. Do I spoil myself? I really want to read it. Do I read them or not? No, I won't. Nope, I will not. I will not read them. I'm scared they might be spoilers for Zero Time Dilemma. One of them's going to be getting the secret ending. But, yeah, I wonder what the others are. I'm curious. Because I've gotten all the endings, so what else could there be? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, hello, Kakashi. Sweet. Well, I think I'll end it there. The redheaded girl is Todoroki's profile picture on Skype. Ooh, okay. We also have a similar voice. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, who's to say that's not Luna? I'm kidding. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We will end for today. Quick stream. Only an hour and a half. Man, I should have just finished it off last week, but... Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. I wouldn't have had enough time. I had to get ready for a holiday, one-day holiday, so it's fine. This feels nice to have a quick stream, so the people that weren't here can have a quick look and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, guys. This has been a wild ride. Virtue's Last Reward has been a very interesting game. I don't know how I fully feel about it yet. I might wait for my opinion on Virtue's Last Reward until after I beat Zero Time Dilemma. I think it's a great game. I think it's fantastic. But I want to see what happens in Zero Time Dilemma first. But the twists were absolutely amazing. Like, they blew my mind. I've never been so shocked in a game in a very long time. I thought Ace shocked me, but wow, they topped it. I don't know which one shocked me the most, to be honest. I think it might have been the reveal of the Akane picture. That might have been the shockest I've ever been. I mean, I was pretty shocked with Kay's face, quote unquote, Kyle. I was pretty shocked with him too, but I think the picture definitely shocked me the most. But yeah, my only issue with this game is the graphics were terrible. Like, just the 3D versions of them. It just really annoys me. Spectrum stuff was terrible back in the day. I don't know how they've done with Raincode, but just they can't do 3D games. I'm sorry. So everything looked a bit rough. But yeah, they were really good stuff. I'm so glad that I was right with Teminoji. I felt it. The minute I remember back when he was sad, looking at that old woman's body, it's like I knew instantly there, like, whoa, you know that old woman. There is a connection there. And then when Kat told me, like, what if the old woman is Akane, then it clicked in my head, like, man, then Teminoji has to be Junpei then. It would make no other sense. I find it really sweet that he's basically adopted a child and all that sort of stuff. I'm just glad. If you think Virtue's Last Reward has horrible graphics, Zero Time Dilemma is far worse. I can't wait. I think it's really sweet. I'm just glad to see Junpei again, because Junpei is a great character. I think Junpei is one of the best protagonists I've ever played as. His acting was absolutely amazing. His feelings towards everyone, he was amazing. So it was nice to see him again. Unfortunate that he's older now. But who knows, maybe if we see him here, we'll maybe get to see him as, like, I forgot how old he is in 999, but we'll get to see him a bit younger again, and that would be nice, but I don't think so, to be honest. Because he goes and looks for Akane for, it seems like 45 years he looks for her. That's a dedicated man right there. I think my question now is, where's Santa or Aoi? I have trouble saying Aoi, so I'm just gonna call him Santa. Akane's brother. Where is he in all this? Because remember after 999, they were both on the run. So where is he? Where's he gone? Is he still hanging around with Akane? Or did they go their separate ways? And, you know, he was like, right, Akane, you're crazy, though. No, and Junpei was 21, so if he's in Zero Time Dilemma, he'll be 22. Though he did hint that he was involved with the project, so... Yeah, that's right. He knew about the project. Remember when we heard the audio stuff? Actually, I'm going to play some music, just so this is not so awkward, because I want to talk a bit more about the game. Okay, that music should be fine. Like, he said, when we first heard the audio stuff, he was like, oh, I know of the project. Or he said something like, I was involved with the project. So, is it possible that we're going to see Junpei again? I don't know. It'd be nice to see him. Because he knows about it. Is it possible he knows about it just because of the news, though? Or does he know more that he's leading on? I don't know. There's something with Junpei. And I think we might get our answers in Zero Time Dilemma. Like I said, there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Like, the big question is still, why? Like, just, why has this all happened? Someone's released it, Radical 6. I don't know who. What if it's Sigma? What if Sigma did it himself? What if Sigma's the one that released the virus? Like, oh, I couldn't stop it because I'm the one that did it. That would be really interesting if he does release it. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write that in the back of my head. Like, I'm gonna have that in the back of my mind saying, what if he's the one that released the virus? Because it just is so weird that all of a sudden, oh shit, the virus is out. So that would be a really good one to think about. But yeah, there's just so many unanswered questions. Dio! What's going on with Dio? Well, I want to know if he's okay, if he's awake by now in Virtue's Last Reward. I'm assuming he's awake, but who knows? But yeah, crazy. That was absolutely crazy. If I said to myself one day, I wanted to do, I wanted to do a speed run of 999, get the safe ending and the true ending, see how quickly I can do that game in one stream. For Virtue's Last Reward, it feels like I have to do, like, multiple things, so I highly doubt I'm gonna do a speedrun of Virtue's Last Reward, because it sounds like I've got to do almost all the endings. So, I think my question's going to be for Zero Time Dilemma, because I know there's a flowchart. Will I do all the endings? I think I will. I'll feel better if I do the other endings in Zero, because they felt important when I did everyone's endings all on their own. So I might do all of the endings in Zero Time Dilemma. I can't remember how many Paul said there were. There's a few though, so we'll find out. All I'll say is, don't expect a fourth game. Zero Time Dilemma has an air of finality in the true ending. Okay. Unfortunate about that, but that's fine. It's fine if it ends. Why is it when I join the Spike Chunsoft group, the game's already done? Like Danganronpa and Zero Escape. There's about 31 in Zero Time Dilemma. Yeah. There's a lot. So that's why I'm taking a break from Zero Escape for a bit, and we'll be hopping on Goodbye Despair and playing that. Goodbye Despair is so much fun. I love that game so much. It's my favorite out of the 3 in Danganronpa, so we're gonna have a great time with that game. I love it. And we get to meet my favorite character in the series. So yeah, that's why Zero Time Dilemma will come after Goodbye Despair, because that's gonna be a long one, and we're gonna take a while on that. So yeah, that'll be the plan, I reckon. I think one thing I still question is, hey Mikasa, sorry. I think one of my questions still is Alice. Not because, look, I know we had that whole, why was the all ice thing so important, and the fact that the woman looks so much like Alice, that has to be important somehow. I refuse to believe that was just a little trickery or something. That has to be important. And this is coming from Seven, I believe, so Seven has to know something. I don't know. It just feels so strange that Alice looks so much like the all ice woman. And even then, when all about the pods, like, oh, we were all in the pods, and Teminoji, or Junpei, was like, no, Alice wouldn't have been in there because of the Ice 9 thing. And he goes, oh, who told you? She goes, who told you? And he goes, Clover. And she goes, I don't know why Clover would tell you that. She was probably just joking. Why? That is so sus. I need to know. I need to know what was going on in that little tiny scene. It's just, I need to know. I have questions. I have a lot of questions for a lot of things. Things are insane in this game. But yeah, other than that, I think I'll end it there. This was a great ride to play. Junpei was referring to Seven's story in that scene. Clover never told him anything. Well, yeah. But why would he say Clover told him then? Why would he say, oh, Clover told me? Did he say Clover told me? Because she said, oh, I don't know why Clover would tell you. Alice said, I don't know why Clover would tell you. She's probably just messing with you. I don't know. But yeah. After this, I'll take a 2-week break, and then we will return with Goodbye Despair. So if I check the calendar... we'll be back with Goodbye Despair on the 29th. So that'll be the 28th for America. That's when we'll be back on YouTube with Goodbye Despair. So I can't wait. Because he couldn't just say, psych, I'm Junpei, so he fibbed. That makes sense. I wonder what was going on in those, you know, those times with Clover, like Clover and Teminoji, or Junpei, they would walk off together, and, you know, like, Teminoji would tell Clover something that Clover never tells anyone. Is it possible he told her, like, I'm Junpei, or something like that? Because Clover says something. Like, she refuses to tell anyone. Like, I'm not telling you what Teminoji told me, kind of thing. So, yeah. Junpei was telling Clover his true identity. He proved it by explaining the leaf words and everything he knew about the Nonary game. Yep. I had a feeling. I know this from the secret files and developer interviews. Okay. It feels like I said, it's nice seeing Junpei again. It was very emotional watching him through the game, because you could see the emotions he has, you know, with Quark, his feelings for Quark, and how he was with Akane, you know, the moment he had his hand through the hologram. You could feel that connection, like, he really loves that woman. And, you know, he was trying to find her for like 45 years, pretty much. So you could feel that love he has for her, and, you know, he has a quote-unquote child. And that scene when he cried over Quark, you know, it's so sweet. Taminoji, or Junpei, is a fantastic character. I love Junpei. I think he's great. So, yeah. Right. I'm shutting up now. I'm done. We're ending it here now. Thanks for watching. Monday, it will be Splatoon, but I don't think it'll be Inky Octi, because not everyone can make it. So, we might just play some Turf, or I'll just play Turf and just chat with viewers or something like that. I don't know. Oh, Junpei was actually the first time Junpei was voiced, so when Evan Smith was cast, he had to try to be a younger Junpei. That's funny. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys on Monday with Splatoon. It'll probably just be Turf or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, catches.